Good time zone, everyone. Welcome to another Randomizer Mystery Tournament Season 2 game. This is Game 3 between KTBean and Bucky. I got Majoria, I got E to do the talking. I'm gonna go push buttons with G. And yeah, I'll let them talk. Adios. Good luck, you guys.
Alright. Welcome in, everybody. We've got Game 3, KTBean and Bucky. Majoria, how you feeling?
Oh, I am very excited. Mostly because Game 1 definitely went to KTBean. Game 2 the other day went to Bucky. And I'm really excited to see how this one goes. Because both runners in each game found that one item they needed while the other couldn't. So I'm quite excited to see which runner is able to push ahead this one.
Yeah, these are two runners who, like, coming in, everything that I knew and had heard, I was, like, expecting them to, like, play well. But honestly, these are two of the runners who have really impressed me a lot in this tournament. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the outcome of this. And honestly, if I had remembered to fill out my bracket in advance, which I totally forgot to do, I would have probably bet KTBean to go all the way.
Oh yeah, this one is very, very close. Because both of these runners are neck and neck with each other. So it's exciting to see where that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's for a photo finish, please. If there's anyone who's going to do it at this point, these are two people I definitely can see it with. They're both playing really, really well, and this could literally just go either way now.
Yes. So from what we've seen, for what we know, we do not have an opponent start, and I believe we do have a sword and shield start, and Bean is on a clock tower. I believe that's what we have so far to start with. And Bean for KTBean, that's going to be a good sign for them. Is there any checks you're looking for today? You're hoping to see?
Oh God. There was something last time that I commentated with Alexander Harold and I wanted to see, and we didn't see it. We saw everything else. What was it? Was it Andrew and Cafe? Yeah, I want to see Andrew and Cafe.
Yeah, I want Beavers. Beavers deserve love. Beaver Brothers.
Beavers would be great. Just no seahorses.
Yeah, Beaver Brothers for Goron Mask there.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. First logical bow and beavers, gross, but also awesome. Yeah, I'm done with any long side quests or long quests. I like snowballs, even though they're not the P-balls. Hashtag put P-balls in MMR.
Yep. Well, Beavers only have one check. And here goes the game.
Oh yeah, Beavers 2 is off with this.
And we have a hook shot start.
All right.
Good. That's good for KTBean.
Hook shot start's always nice. That means early projectile.
Yeah, it means some hit spot checks though. Oh. Ooh, looks like hit spots are off.
Yeah, likely off unless not.
Oh, swap skulls!
Alright.
Okay. So we do have skulls.
Looks like no green grass either.
Crates and barrows are on.
Okay. Nothing on Cafe's neck? It didn't look like anything to me.
Oh, other than to see your neck, I was distracted by the big green glowing skull.
It's pretty distracting.
Ooh, shiny.
I suppose as per usual, Cafe's face just covering whatever else you were going to look at.
Welcome in, Axel.
Axel, I made
you're late.
You put P-balls in MMR joke already. I hope you're proud.
Oh, swamp skulls. Here we go.
Bombers.
Are y'all ready for some bait chests today?
Okay. See, KTBean going to West Clocktown. I really like going to West early in Mystery. Learn what you got. That's not shuffled.
Okay. So shops aren't shuffled. How about prices?
We might have
no.
But it's not full at least.
Okay.
I did not see the price. I looked away.
Like potions at 30, shield was 80, so I think prices are the same.
Okay.
So no price,
That would be
Randall. So
nice.
late shop could be a thing, maybe.
Right. We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, maybe some shop shuffles. That was a
Make
piece of a
money,
heart
get
and
money.
bomb. Bomb bag. Okay. Yes.
Hey, Bucky doing observatory. And some mud.
Watch this be our Deku. This first check. Fairies.
Oh boy. That's a song.
Songs.
That's a song.
Yeah. Song sanity, folks. We're in song sanity.
That's a funny way to find out about song sanity.
Well, that is Goron.
We got an STD from the fairy. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
No, you're good.
You don't even know how to do witch check?
Wait,
Witch check?
what was that? Oh, there's no Goron yet. Oh, Goron Lullaby. Goron Lullaby's on Town. Is on Moon Tier.
Yep. Okay, so those long quests that I wanted. Hell no.
No long quest, but
But-
Beavers could still be in.
That's true. And honestly, I'm a big fan of Song Sanity. I think it's a lot of fun. And also, we get an additional WAF. Oh!
Goron Race required for what was
Race
it?
Old Depona!
Required. Okay. So opponent required. So you think we have cows, or either cows or on gossip stones?
Oh.
That's disgusting. Well,
Eponas for Eponas.
folks, go make some popcorn. Go grab it. Grab some water. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it might just be. Yeah, it probably is just Eponas for Eponas because you kind of just need Eponas.
Honestly,
It would be really funny.
I think
There's-
as soon. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it'd be really funny if there's something on cows after all that.
Yes, we need to get to Swamp as quick as we can. Swamp could give us our Goron.
Pseudo vanilla Epona. Kinda. Like game progression wise, that is pretty vanilla-esque to do post Snowhead and then go to Milk Road.
Yeah.
So that's something. Can you skip Epona? Can you skip Epona? Is there any? I guess, yeah. Seems like there's a good chance, but it depends on where we find certain things. Cows are on, no.
Yeah, cows might be on.
Yeah, we could have stuff on cows. We could just never. Well, I guess you
That's
kinda
what
have to have
songs.
Goron first. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a decent chance. I think actually. Never mind. I take it all back. We'll see.
Hey, we got Gummy Black Song.
Cows, right? Yeah, because you get the well cow with cows, right?
Gomor Race could have something.
Oh yeah, Gorman race. Good point. Pink Scarecrow. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting thing, especially if like we're able to find like a comfortable Bob bag, find a comfortable Goron, get close to no mode. I wouldn't be surprised if the runners try to skip it. The opponents, I mean. But we never know. I still think it'd be really funny if cows end up being required and you need the opponent for that, apart from everything else.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, Revan, that's a great point. There's like no way they're not doing that. I mean, unless we get bottlenecked into that Epona, which would be really funny. And terrible. Not really not that funny, it'd be terrible. Regional gossips are also a threat, 100%.
Ooh.
Checking the gossip
Oh
again.
no.
I don't know if that was a double check now.
No.
Yeah, that is not intended.
Yeah. So, KTBean has ran into a quick issue here. We see. So, fortunately, she looked like she was trying to load her Aquaman play song, and then glitched into play here, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, hopefully able to sort this out nice and quick. We'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
and not having to like fully restart.
I don't even
I mean, she does.
recognize this glitch.
Yeah, if she has to restart, at least she knows where to get Goran right away,
Right.
and she knows all the stuff that are still WAF, and she didn't get anything really important besides like knowing what stuff are internet. So yeah, she is restarting. Thankfully, it was very soon in, and she didn't get too much stuff yet.
Okay. Well, hopefully KTBean's about to get caught up. Yeah, I'm not sure if an FPA was called for the time here. We will see. But yeah, really unfortunate.
There we go.
Catching up on items for KTBean and Buggy just checking out West, kind of just filling in the gaps of what he's done in his first cycle.
Yep. All you need to do really is just start bombers and then get to not go on lullaby, then just all caught up already. So thankfully it wasn't too bad.
Are we even gonna have checks Easter with Nipona's location? Oh boy. Knowing this game, probably, but in theory, probably not.
Yeah.
Kind of depends on how many. Logic reduction. Yeah, that thing's fun.
Oh no, Bucky! You got this.
Post Snowhead, baby. Getting drunk.
What?
My choice of drink tonight is Goron Race.
Yay!
Kate is not bottle at the moment. Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah, that reset really hurts.
Yeah. I don't think Bucky got a battle yet. I mean, in Crate, it was a fairy in a battle, but it was only a refill. It wasn't an actual battle. The Crate in Laundry Pool.
Is Bucky waiting to get the money out of here? That's so funny.
I'll never know. It could be like a mask, or... Oh no, it's a no-hit spot. That's right. Never mind.
I thought the money was just available, but I guess it's only the top of the hour. Yeah, that makes sense. At least KTBean, like you were mentioning earlier, knows where things are and also like is able to just bypass having to check things.
Oh yeah.
Like knows stuff about hit spots and other kind of mystery settings, so won't have to sit and spend minutes doing that. Just has to kind of go collect everything she'd already gotten.
And it was only like 7-8 minutes in.
Yeah. It still does suck.
Oh yeah, it does.
But
oh,
I see.
She's a strong runner. She'll come back.
Yeah, definitely.
But everyone get your numbers in before it finishes. What are bombers gonna be today? What are the lucky bomber numbers gonna be?
Are we getting the good numbers?
It's okay, we still have time to guess, so you still have time. But start thinking about your numbers.
Yeah, Shell, that's a good point. That really is like, it's like a 1-2 punch from the seed.
69420.
RTS boss. I guess that makes sense. It makes sense that we're gonna get an early kind of location waff. just with everything that's ending out.
Wait, what mouth was that?
It was over at Southern Swamp Walk.
Oh, see, push swamp first because we got our swamp spider house. We have our hook shot. Oh, we need our deco sticks though.
Tumble Talk, do you want me to write any hints down that I see for you? Not in the thing, but just in like the volunteer chat or something. I can just try to write them down if you need help. But yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. Anything I see. Yeah, so we've got... Yeah, so for anybody who's coming in a few minutes late, unfortunately KTBean had a soft lock glitch. Looks like people are calling it time stop, where basically interacted with... Oh, Postman's head looked like a jar. She had to full restart because of the soft lock. Tried to, looks like, pull Ocarina out when trying to read a hint at Observatory. Not exactly sure how that works, but... Oh, we see Scoops are on. Very nice. Thank you, chat. Yeah, and that happened about at the 8-minute mark, it looks like. We've got Swamp Spider House items are Woth.
What? I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, only a super dense location. Kind of like the standard equivalent of Termina Field is Way of the Hero. It's like, yeah, okay. And I guess like the sun comes up every morning, maybe.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Another body refill. Another bottle refill.
Interesting. Where was that pillar grotto? Okay.
Yeah. So like Southern Swamp has got to have Goron. Either Spider House or Road, it's got to have that Goron. So we gotta get Goron and Fires.
Really likely.
Goron, Fires, and Bows, I'm gonna guess. Because that'll get us easily to north for Goron Race.
Bottle Big Poe's dead. Repeat.
Repeat.
I did not see what that last foolish was.
It was Woodfall is a foolish choice.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I caught that it was foolish, but I didn't quite catch the location, so it's kind of just funny. Listen to Granny, don't give up. Just imbuing the runners. You can do it. Don't let it get to you.
It's okay, just believe.
Yeah, it's one of those things that not only is it unfortunate in the term of something like time loss, but also, at least for me, and I'm assuming for many other people, it could be kind of tilting. That's magic upgrade. Okay, that's not a jar.
Nice.
It was a Southern Swamp Grotto, I think. Grass Grotto. No magic we have to worry about.
That was one of the Termina Field grottos.
Yeah, it was Grass Grotto, okay.
Grass Grotto, okay.
Chicken Bomb Grandma on Bucky's screen. $5. Fisherman Game is dead.
So we do get 4 watts because we're in Song Sandy. We only have 2 of them right now. No, we have 3 of them. We have Goron Race, Swamp Spider House, and Road.
So what settings do we know right now? We've got songs, swamp tokens, crates, and scoops? Am I missing anything there?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Goron Race isn't Woth, is it? Yeah, it's required.
Yeah, Woth already pulled a song.
It's not like a Way of the Hero location.
Here come the numbers.
Just the check.
Let's
said it
see.
was required.
2, 4, 5, 1, 3. 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. Did anyone say that? 2, 4.
Also something that adds fairy. Yeah, we did see the fairy. We just haven't kind of confirmed anything. Well, fairies, butterflies, or regionals, or whatever.
2, we got very close. 3, we got very close.
I think the runners are both gonna check butterflies with stick once they kind of route in Southfield. Jonna did KTBean's like right there and probably will check it if she didn't already and I just missed it. I'm assuming she didn't.
Ooh.
Overworld Rupees, Notebook, Lonquent. Yep. Okay, perfect.
What's better, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? That's the real question.
I kind of like when it counts up. That butterfly was fairy.
Butterfly is your dad.
Oh my god!
Butler! Required for LGM. That's our 4th WAP, folks. We have our 4th WAPs. Okay. So it's funny.
So that's 2 always required. With scoops.
Okay.
Yep. So, well, yeah. Those are just always hints. East Clocktown is foolish.
Heroes Boat.
Required hints aren't Wath. So the 4 Waths are just like location hints, like road.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Is that something you said? Did I miss something?
I might have said like, oh, I thought that was WAF.
Oh yeah. That's alright, but yeah, no. So the
Butler's
Butler and the
LG.
Goron race are just always hints, and they just happened to have fired
Oh, okay.
songs.
Okay. No, Gohan Race has acquired Epona, and Butler has acquired Elegy.
Ugh.
Okay, so again, we have Bo. We need to get the Southern Swamp Road and the Swamp Spider House. Because that's where we're going to get our Gohan and Fires, so we can go do Gohan Race.
Bucky's pause there is just like
We need to go south.
Butler race. Beaver race is new wave.
Oh my god.
Oh, just add to the cursedness here, please. I would
The
love
seed's
that,
gonna have-
honestly.
Yeah. The seed is going to have all the races. We're going to have Gohan Race, we're going to have Gohan Race, we're going to have Butler Race, we're going to have Beaver Race. This is the race seed.
We're racing in the race.
I would love to have a, whatchamacallit,
Oh, there's not beavers. Yeah, I guess today's Beaver Day. I really hope we see beavers.
Beavers. Oh my god, I'll be
They
so
turn
happy.
Seed into a beautiful little nightmare.
Beavers. Double required for letter to mama.
Oh. I would definitely rather see a new wave because it'd be way funnier in the sense of songs, but god, that would also be really gross.
Because they were looking for a cafe mask.
Well, actually, we have Daddy's Clocktown, so I don't think that's where the that one. Do both checks for Letter Mama count for East Clocktown? I feel like I should know this off the top of my head, but I'm like second guessing myself.
I don't think so, no.
There you
No,
go.
I don't think it do, because I think Postman...
Not another family seed. Letter Mama is dead.
No!
Okay, so East Clocktown is the location for those 2. Yeah, okay. I was pretty confident, but I wasn't 100%. Oh, we do love Pamela seeds around here. I would never, ever get upset with a Pamela seed. I'd play 100 in a row if I had to. I just am like, no way. Rolled something that said stop and yeah. Yeah. I think the Goron race hint would instantly get me to stop playing, but to be fair, I junked that check a lot because I hate that check. I mean, it's a cool check, but I cannot stand the RNG.
KTBean, go south, please. Go south. The south is the way to win.
Yeah, it does seem like stacked Swamp Spider House.
Right there. It's telling you to go south.
Yeah, I think, honestly, it's not bad for the runners to try to kind of push through openers, lower sphere checks, and just like try
Yeah.
to make sure we're doing everything as soon as possible. Because if there is a real chance for a bottleneck, you don't really want to have like early sphere checks routed in poorly later, because that's just time loss. But also that's banking on a bottleneck happening. We don't know what will. Yep, we start with centering. Thank you, Axel.
These Monkos are being annoying.
You're all evil with these song spots. Oath on Pamela. Zero Sphere could be time. It could be time wasters later on, but they might not need time wasters depending on how fast the seed goes after Snowhead. Because drunk logic. It depends. Anything can be time waste depending on how items get placed. Can only guess so much, but that's what these runners do, and that's why I sit here and talk about it. Also, I've absolutely been loving KTBean's music.
Oh yeah. Getting some Kingdom Hearts in there, getting some
Chrono Trigger, some Xenoblade.
Yes. Randomizer, those creatures throw actual bombs.
Okay, are we gonna get Swamp Archery here? Yeah, we are. Okay. Well, probably. I can't imagine you'd walk all the way over here with a bow. Hero
Oh yeah.
Resonant Swamp Hero, yeah. Words are hard, but I think it was understood what I meant.
Did we check the tree, the grotto? Yeah or no? Southern Swamp. I don't know if I missed it or not.
Shell, I think you're right. I think everything that's an enabled trick is like in the glitchless category of like rule sets and stuff. I like briefed over that part. I've always briefed over that part because I never race tournaments. I'm just curious, like, hey, what tricks are allowed? And then I just like skim through it and forget half of them anyways.
Okay. No, the wolf. I like Swamp Archery, it's fun.
I had a blast on recomp with Swamp Archery. I've never gotten such a quick Swamp Archery in my life. Gyro controls were fantastic.
Hey, wanna buy a red rupee for 150 rupees?
Yes, always. That red rupee is special. It has special magic powers.
It's called an investment, children. You pay money to get small
red
money.
rupee.
And is this our WAF? No, bow locked bow. No, that's a vanilla bow.
Oh yeah, that is a quiver upgrade normally. Good point.
That's a vanilla bow.
Okay. Well,
Is this even a randomizer?
I was trying to look over at Bucky's screen, but I didn't quite catch what might have been in the tree. South Clocktown Wath. I don't know if we've seen that.
So that's either gonna be like a bone. It looks like. Ooh, wait, that was Postman hat. Looked like. So South Carolina might be final chest in day 3, or it might be.
Oh yeah, we did see the bean.
Oh
Oh
no.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about that. Sniffer!
Sniffle mop, okay. Oh no. Sniffer with mushrooms with Scoop Sanity. Sniffle, Snoop Sanity. Oh no.
That's kind of likely to be Wath here, yeah. We didn't see him in the tree, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking that unless Gossip's around. Ooh! Big man, big man.
Big man, come on, big man anywhere.
Yeah, so this is a wonderful circumstance. Let's go, we got Big Man! We got Big Man and probably a required Sniffer. What a day.
I'm a bit worried that Bucky did skip Postman's hat on top of tree. I'm a bit worried about that. I believe that was Postman hat, but
ooh. Yeah, I sure hope it wasn't anything important if Bucky skipped it.
It's easy to get back, of course, but like, because if Bucky undoes the Sniffle,
technically qualifies in, but if there is a foolish location of Clocktown that has a post box, for anyone that doesn't know, kills the postman. It's east. That makes sense, I guess.
And now we're going to our swamp
Sniffer. Sniffer and Big Man.
Okay.
We're getting
We're having
push from Bucky.
We are definitely getting Goron and fighters in here.
It's multi-location where it counts. Okay. I didn't know if it had like a specific location where it technically counts, but yeah. I just knew for the Foolish it applied to any of them.
You don't have battle though.
SCT Foolish, Secret Postman. Stuff like that.
Deku Mask!
Transforming here. There's Deku, okay. Well.
All masks in Sonic Spider House. Jet Seed, everyone.
And there's Milk.
Milk! Yep, that was expected. Yeah, Milk was expected with the opponent song being Waff.
Palm Spider Milk? No.
Have you ever tried to milk a spider?
No. I don't know that I've tried to do much with spiders except bring them outside.
Oh, that's kind of you. I breathe them inside so I could kill them inside.
Reading too much into it? Which part is reading too much into it?
What?
Fox? Are you talking about... Oh, there's light arrows. Okay, so we've got more Waff.
Possibly, it could be a milk for late swaps, possibly. But because opponent's required...
Yeah.
Yeah,
so yeah, opponent being required doesn't mean it has to lock an item, because the opponent's just logically required to do things like jump to Great Bay, go through Icona. Yeah. But it just could lock an item. That'd be really funny.
Yeah, I mean, opponent can lock them. I don't know, New Wave, it's GFS, nice!
Logically needed to reach East and West, and the two other done. Yeah.
Swamp Spider House Waff in Swamp Spider House.
This game loves its hint placement today.
So many battle refills. Oh no, we can't get this tree. There we go.
I really want cows to have something. Especially with where opponent is. That'd be so much more fun than it just being opponents for opponents.
Oh, got a battle!
Land title, dude.
Okay, that battle was definitely needed for checks in here. That's amazing.
Wow.
That's a good battle to get.
Yeah. Revan is correct, at least to my memories, but I don't know. My memory sucks, and Revan knows things.
See, I thought it's possible to get 2 Waff items in a location. I thought that was possible.
I think that's not possible in like every other like Z64 randomizer, but I don't think in MMR it is.
Okay.
Like I think if you were to see that in OTR, for example, I think that would mean that there's a second Waff item hinted. Like a third Waff, for example. And speaking of Waffs, how many have we seen? Have we seen all 4 yet? Because we're gonna have an extra one because of Song Sanity, right?
Got red potion.
Yeah. You can have more than one important item in a region. So, for example, we got Lighters and Deku here, and there's like a... I don't know if there's a reason why they both wouldn't be Waff. One of them would have to be not required, but I think since we have all remains, we have enough remains, so they would all be required. And we got Goron, good lord.
Oh, wait! Did Bucky miss Goron in this room? Oh no! But I mean, only now
Big
Zora.
man!
All masks.
What chaos do we have this seed? We've got Eponas on Goron Race, and we've got Elegy on Butler. And we very likely have a required sniff up with Scoops.
Oh yeah.
So we're having fun. Why is Beanwath not possible? God, actually... How would it be possible?
Bomb juice, but we can't get that, unfortunately. No bomb bag.
Because we thought,
Moon's tier!
Oh,
The moon tier could be our southern swap.
Bean Daddy, like Axel said. Right.
No, South Clock Town.
I was thinking a step ahead, not a step behind. Moon's Tears Wath?
Yep, it could be.
Could it not be the day 3 South Clocktown chest on top?
Oh, it could be. It could be Bean or I mean not Bean. Moon's tier or that.
Day 3. Okay. So yeah, it could be that or Moon's Tier.
Moo Mask. Unfortunately,
Ooh,
not
good point, Fox.
Oh,
Yeah,
and Bucky's leaving without Goron. No, never mind. Phew, that's close.
Yeah, we.
Oh.
I mean, even to be fair, if we don't have it right now, we're very close to having logic to it no matter what. Which is very interesting. Like, yeah, I really hope Bucky realizes that he does not have Goron.
Oh no, he didn't. Does Bucky know crates are on?
I really thought
Unless-
both players checked it, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, KTBean checked in. KTBean knows there's crates are on.
Bucky was definitely checking crates in that room, wasn't he? Did he just miss the one that had...
Ah, that could be it. They might have forgotten that that crate was a spider crate. They might have forgotten about that.
Crates and skulls? I really thought he did both of them. I guess not. What am I thinking of that he did? I really thought he went in that room and got both crates in the back there. I don't know.
Oh no.
Maybe he got one of the crates that wasn't a skull. And I just
They're
like,
going back.
missed all of-
They're going back. It's good. They're going back.
Yeah, Bucky's just grabbing bugs. What are we doing here, Bucky?
No, it's right there.
I wonder what he did.
My guess
Huh.
is maybe Bucky forgot there's a spider in that crate.
Yeah, probably.
Unless they're trying to do all the soils first.
I always forget where, like, at least a few of the skulls are, and have to, like, pull up a guide whenever I do Swamp Spider House with skulls on. No, he's soaring out, okay.
No, well,
Yeah, I
that
wonder-
could be. It depends, because
Wonder
when. Because when does Bucky come back to Sun Spider House?
Yeah, when do you think that you've missed one of several required items?
Yeah, I mean, they could go Woodfall first if dungeons
Heart rate
aren't
start,
shuffled.
100%.
Yeah, if they aren't shuffled, they'll at least get that Woodfall temple down. But
Yeah, I mean, Bucky's only gonna start to fall behind once the bottleneck occurs, and then Bucky starts checking other things.
Yeah, Fifth is right. Eventually, they'll run out of checks. They don't know what else to do, and they'll think Swamp Spider House was where I forgot something.
It just sucks because you wonder at that point how much time will Bucky have lost to checking stray things that KTBean might or might not check, likely won't. And it's just like, yeah. Especially if it's Dungeon ER here, like, Bucky's gonna get forced back pretty quick, but it just kind of depends. We'll have to see how this plays out to see how much this burns him.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have 3 battles. What? We have 3 battles, and we don't have eggs on, sadly.
Yeah, it would definitely be bad if Bucky kept finding. I mean, he unfortunately seems pretty likely to find those items based on how things are. But we'll see. I guess if you're rooting for Bucky here, you hope he gets check-locked sooner, far sooner than later, and has to realize, hey, I missed something, and go back for it.
Yeah. You know, hopefully they'll get Skull and think, hey, wait a second, I should go back there.
Versus if you're rooting for KTBean right now, you kind of just hope the seed streamlines from here. Because then KTBean can just ride right into it. You never know.
Okay,
He's
so
not going to get more information. Yeah, I don't really know if there's any hint that would really save him here. Like Swamp Spider House Wath, like he found Lights and Deku. He can say, yeah, that's good, we're good. But
Princess to the Moon is Water Scoop.
oh, thank God. Okay, that's not gonna...
Okay.
That's an easy one. Thank God.
Okay,
so that's gonna turn Butler into more of a nightmare.
Okay, what this means now is, folks, that Princess to the Moon should be required because it's so easy to get.
Yeah, we need to see some Princesses to the Moon. Princess Bathwater?
No.
Oh, there's a Captain's.
Heck yeah, Captain's could be nice.
So, thankfully that Bucky's finding that, or thankfully Bucky's, like, problematic item is Goron Mask, so Bucky's never gonna have those checks to kind of distract him. But yeah, RTSS isn't Sniffle. Why is it not Sniffle?
Yeah, Woodfall is foolish, but if Woodfall isn't a dungeon mix, they could clear Woodfall here. They have all the required.
Temple, it could just be a full clear, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, if it being foolish, you don't need to really search. You just get inside, check to see if it's small key or boss key lacked, and just crush it. Exactly. If he clears Woodfall, he could also go to Butler immediately with Princess.
Wait, bombs are locked by FD? How does that work? Is it because of where FD was? FD was on the Twin Islands map purchase on Tingle, right? Or was it the swamp?
Yes, it was the Southern Swamp.
Okay.
Purchase.
Is it some FDA logic? That means you can't get Norse. Oh. Good point. Yeah, because if you can only get it from there, then it has to lock. I mean, that makes sense. Okay.
And let's see if we have...
FD can be... Yeah, I thought it would be the FD Anywhere stuff, but I guess it makes sense that it's not just FDA, it's also the specific location we found it. That makes sense. And yeah, Woodfall Temple Vanilla. So probably a full clear from both runners coming out.
Yeah. And hopefully KTBean checks Water Scoop to get the princess.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. Not guaranteed. We have to off.
So Butler could be Zora. I can see it being Zora, or no, Fires. Fires would be important.
Yeah, we still have to check that.
Fires is Zora, I'm gonna guess. Well, Dungeon Random could still be on.
No problem.
I've been in the race watching where, like, Woodfall was the same, Goron was the same, but Stone Tower and Great Bay were switched. So it's still possible for at least one to be swapped. Not likely, but it's still very possible.
Right. Yeah, all we know is that Woodfall Temple ended up being vanilla.
Yeah.
Whether it tells us that Dungeon ER is on or off. We gotta find that out later.
Bucky Woodfall is...
Katie Gold Dust in Mystery Woods? Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I think her route has kind of led her different directions slightly and hasn't really...
There's a waft!
Alright.
Who's here?
All 3 transforms in 43 minutes.
Not bad, not bad. So then Sun Spider-House had Light Arrows, Koran, and Moon's Tear for Zora.
How many... Incredible. Oh yeah, good point, Virgil. Yeah, so Swamp Spider House entrance logic.
And Tickle.
Right?
Thanks,
needed
Shalor.
FP to get in there.
Yeah, so yeah. So
God, damn.
this is not good for
And that's
Bucky.
gonna lock all the bombs.
Where is Keg? I'm gonna guess Keg is, I don't know.
Great
Bay
Bay
Temple!
Temple.
No!
Why would I feeling that's going to lead to nothing?
No! So we gotta go to Great Bay Temple before we get Epona. That's
If that
awful.
leads to something, then actually that's not that bad, but
Okay.
ugh.
No, that's right. Never mind. Song Sanity. That's right, Axel. I'm sorry. I just realized Song Sanity's on. I am wrong. We need it for Gohan race. Yes. We need it for Gohan race.
We have keg trial for Gohan Race. We can get the free rental keg.
Boss Key. That was Boss Key for Woodfall.
There's a vanilla BK.
No, that was Boss Key for...
It was Great Bay Temple boss key?
No.
What was it?
That was Red. Red is... Vanilla. Okay, yeah.
I thought it was vanilla, okay.
Yes, it is. Okay. So Vanilla Boss Keys.
That's a good point, Shell, but I honestly don't know how many checks we have left where that could be possible. Like, what would they... I guess, like, Night 3 in could be, like, a bomb bag, and then it's like, what the hell? Or something like that. Actually, there's probably a number of checks I'm thinking about because we have scoops.
There's the gold dust for KTBean.
I don't know. Confirmed quadruple. Yep! 3 transforms and light arrows. I don't think I doubted anybody, but throwback to when everybody was saying Swamp Spider House was going to be a little busted today. You were very correct.
Someone had the spoiler log.
Victo. Yeah, calling Swamp Spider House stacked feels like almost misleading because it was so stacked that it felt like it had everything.
Deacon Princess Bathwater sounds like a special limited edition fragrance that would have at Bath & Body Works. The Bath & Body Works Deco Princess Bathwater. Come get yours today and save the moon. Yes, I said save the moon from the evil Link.
We get like a Deku Soldier fragrance in there too.
Oh yeah, I mean I definitely wear Zora all the time. I feel like the Zora fragrance would be very nice. Smell like ocean all the time. If y'all could have a
man uses.
What was that?
I said I want whatever big man uses. I bet
Oh,
he has
yeah.
good taste.
What do y'all want for your fragrance? Do you want a big man, Deku, Zora, or Goron fragrance? Choose which kind of fragrance do y'all want? These are the important stuff. Listen, I have five sprays and like 2 lotions. Okay, I love Bath and Body Works. Not sponsored, by the way. Just saying it.
Deku not fragrance.
Deku not fragrance. Oh no!
You're a genius.
Oh no, that's beautiful.
Use his ass.
Not... I don't know. I feel like the Goron fragrance will give me a dizzy spinny feeling.
Joe, we've got a crazy scene going on. You just managed to hit the one point where the steam has been let off for a second.
So Pojo, so Big Man is Big Man everywhere. That was found in Southern Swamp. We have crates on. What else are on? Scoops are on. We have Soyos on. Song Sanity on. Unfortunately, Bucky did not finish checking Spider House and missed their Goron. So that's gonna be bad for them.
Oh yeah, we just saw that in Bucky. KTBean, my bad. Jeez.
Yeah, so mundanes are off.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like they're off. I like blinked and missed it. I was staring at it and I didn't fucking. I do this way too often.
Listen, Axel, you would totally, if I started a line, you would totally buy it. Support me. You gotta support me.
Yeah, so I wonder. Oh, there's a Garo in Woodfall Temple.
Ooh, that's a dog wallet?
Pouring back to the entrance.
It's a wallet. Or bomb bag. Bomb bag!
Okay, there is definitely FD locked bombs. Right?
Goron was in one of the spider crates that was in the stone room, like the giant stone room in the middle. I forgot what room that's called. But in the room with the giant curved stone in the middle of the room, there's a crate with the spider in it, and Bucky skipped that.
Thank you for confirming, by the way, Fox. I could not tell if I was right in my logic. Yeah.
Would you say?
No, it's not. So FD locks all 3 transforms, which are your ways to get to Swamp Spider House. So FD then locks Goron and Zora, which then locks that bomb bag. And Chad's been saying that if FD is going to be WOTH, it locks bomb bags, because otherwise you would logically be able to get it in Twin Islands. So
yeah, that makes sense.
That has to be the only access to it.
We think bosses aren't shuffled.
FD should be able to break boulders. Look at how big he is.
Oh, he's got no muscles, though.
He looks a little muscular, maybe. I don't know. Does Big Man lift? Sure.
I mean, his legs. He's got good leg day, but not like good arm day.
He just totally destroyed some boss that might have been there or something.
No, he just wove a sword around fireworks shot out because they agreed with him.
Yeah, what SRS Business said is something that Shelnor was telling me about earlier. Yes, that is still in play to keep in mind for the FD potential WOTH. But it seems very likely that FD is the WOTH and all the bomb bags are just going to be FD locked. Because FD locks a lot at the moment.
I'm really scared of what Deco Princess Scoop's gonna be. And how bad it's gonna be for us having to complete Woodfall again next cycle.
Fantastic.
This is bad.
Alright, what is the princess?
Oh, there is no princess because we scooped the princess in the water. Oh.
You could still. There was still a check there, huh?
That deletes the check, so that means next cycle we're gonna have to recomplete Woodfall to see if that princess scoop is worth it.
Yeah, I don't think the Smithy 2 miss on Bucky and the Captain's miss on KTBean, if she does end up missing it, probably will.
Hey, that's vanilla. That's a vanilla boss key
At the
chest,
moment,
right?
it totally could
Room.
matter. Yeah, I think we saw it at Bucky's. I think that's vanilla.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
definitely the vanilla location for Woodfall boss key. But yeah,
That's
I can't remember what key
okay.
it was.
It's key
Yeah,
for
it's
Woodfall.
Something that you definitely don't want to miss, but hopefully won't burn. That is vanilla BK. Okay, thank you, Fox. Sorry, I couldn't remember it.
So we got a vanilla boss key. We got a vanilla bow.
That might not matter, but if it does, and that is certainly something. It's definitely a time loss. It probably is a time loss, but I just don't necessarily see it having to be because we don't know what's in Grave yet, and it's Song Sanity, so it doesn't have to be a song there at all.
Grave might not be needed.
Yeah, but Grave does have a good amount of checks, so. Does that put her back in place? Have we circumvented Princess in the Moon? It's Princess back home. Somebody call their section. Is this verifiable information? Sheriff Captains. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just have to see what ends up happening with Captains if that burns KTBean at all. But I mean, there are a fair few checks in Grave, so it wouldn't surprise me if something, like...
Yeah.
Even if nothing's there, it wouldn't surprise me if that ends up being something KTB wants to route in, just like, oh, I'm running low on checks, grabs Captains from, I think it was Kome, right? And then routes in Graveyard after.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
Did we get Keaton Mask and Deku Palace?
Fox, what are you doing in Deco Palace?
One unhinted check bats. Interesting. And that's a good point. Yeah, we can't just get away with checking the hints then, because the bats aren't hinted. I did not know that. I probably could have assumed that, but I didn't exactly think as hard as I could have. And Bucky getting thrown out.
Sean Deku.
Wayfaring plays for Keaton. I think the Wayfaring Fox has wayfared Deku Palace completely. I wonder what'll happen now.
Aw, we don't get to see her beat up her dad.
Silly question, but Bucky got Adola's remains, right? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure I didn't miss. Okay, yeah. I am too uncertain too many times. Thought it was for Fred Rabbit.
I wonder what Butler Race is gonna have.
It is though. Oh yeah. Captain's is Spider House logic. The chest.
Ooh, this could be Mirror Shield. Or
I
Song.
always forget about that check until I'm doing it, and then I remember, oh yeah, I need captains for this.
Okay. This could be a Song, actually. Either New Wave or Oath the Order.
On what?
And this hobby, honestly, this hobby New Wave, because we got to get to Great Bay for an item. So it's hobby.
talking about
Oh, it's
Butler's?
LG.
Yeah, Butler's elegy. We had that hint.
That's right. I am being dumb.
It's okay.
It is LG.
I forget. I've been forgetting things all day. That's why we're here for each other.
No,
And
Bucky!
Alright, well, here for everybody except Bucky, apparently. Sorry, Bucky.
Well,
Yeah, this
Bucky
has been
can-
very unfortunate so far. Bucky's missing Goron, falling off in Butler. Well, actually, that's not as big of a deal as missing Goron.
they make it Zora because they have Moon's here, so they could get Zora still, but they're not going to be go back to Spider House for at least another 30, 40 minutes.
Man's not hot. Jump too far.
So is Butler or Mary Poppins? Because they've got the umbrella. Bucky, no!
Whatever happened to that guy? I just don't even know that I.
Oh. Look, your man is too big.
Just big man things, I guess.
KTBean not taking a chance with dragonflies. Which makes sense. Dragonflies are awful.
Yep. So yeah, KTBean's definitely starting to build part of the advantage. Obviously, it has to get the princess and catch up to the butler position, but now has the 3 transforms and the bombs can go north and kind of check things out. Wouldn't be surprised if she's able to find fires if Dungeonies are as off, and then go to what's it called? Snowhead and Goron race. She's gonna find Princess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I just meant more like
She lives at princess, so that's good for her.
mentioning what she's technically behind and quote unquote on, but it'll be pretty quick because Princess is just there. She has it on hand. Okay, even faster. I just kind of wonder what could help Bucky come back into this race at this point, because
They would have to go to spots
there's a
by the
lot
house
going on
immediately.
for Bucky now. It's not even just Goron, although obviously that's like the most major component by far.
Yeah. We won't be able to see the princess scoop yet because KTBean also already has princess in battle. So we have to fully recycle to see princess scoop. Because princess is already in battle, unfortunately.
Yeah, Shiro. Yeah, it doesn't even necessarily be a specific check, but yeah, that's a good point. KTBean forgetting something would probably be the best way for Bucky to like come in, which is something that you kind of never hope for, but like it's totally possible and definitely sucks for Bucky.
Yeah, but Katie's doing a good job after yesterday missing that one item. Katie's doing a really good job of making sure she does not forget anything this time. She's checking every single thing, which is really paying off.
Required hot spring water fish possible. Ugh.
Oh yeah, folks, like...
You're totally right, but ugh.
Oh, but yeah, Shiro can't do anything. Like, even though you can technically get past the wall with Goron and bombs, or getting hit by the bubbles, logically you need a Pono to get to go more east, so Shiro can't have anything.
Can't have anything pre-Ponos, but can have anything post.
Yes.
Gorn Village Foolish? And
Or Archery Dead.
okay.
And that's right, happy 1 hour, everyone. 1 hour, whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. New wave. Ice Arrow certainly, yeah. FDA is on. Can't imagine the runners are gonna really care too much. Ooh, Wallet from a Ranch Crate. And to Gorn Village again. Yeah, very quickly, 1 hour. Happy 1 hour. Just ditto here. We've got a little mess here, but hey, what's MMR without a little messy situation going on?
We like the mess.
Whether it be the sea, the runners, whatever. But that's part of what makes it charming and fun. We're all having a good time. Thank you to Tumble Talk for restreaming, and also tracking, and Gigi for tracking as well. Thank you to Majoria for joining me in comms, and thank you to the 2 runners, KTBean and Bucky. Someone put the commands in chat, so make sure to check everybody out on Twitch. And thank you, chat, for joining us today for this Epona required on Goron mask.
Required?
If we just see
What?
Ranch Sisters with ice arrows?
What? Okay.
Counter shuffle? I'm so sad I like could not use my eyes while I was using my brain to talk. That sucks.
So then,
What?
if you want to use ice, you gotta get Keg and GBT to
Surely we
get
can skip
ice.
ice arrows, right? Surely we don't need to do that.
I mean, we
Fucking
don't
green,
need
yeah.
it. We don't need it. Unfortunately, though, KTBean is gonna end up going to Ranch final day, and they are gonna
that's
see
what
it.
I'm thinking. Surely we don't need those ice arrows. Surely we don't need them.
Yeah, so we probably don't need it.
But it is funny that they're required on an always check. Tumble Talk, what? I actually don't know, but I'm assuming it was Range Sisters because that's what everyone was saying. Was it Cremia or was it Aliens? Ice arrows.
I love aliens. Francis.
It was Range. Was it? It was Cremia.
Okay. I think we still need to do aliens to do Crimea, right?
Right, but I have a feeling we won't be doing that today. But yes, in general, you would have to do aliens to do Cremia.
House Shuffle, that's right.
And then yeah, so Ice Arrow Logic, yeah. What I think I saw Fifth mention it. Yeah, there's like there's like no way that matters today. Katie Bean taking it again. Probably just saying to herself, "Yep, I'm not doing that."
Hey, I have Big Man. Who needs ice
Also Cow
arrows?
Shuffle. Yes, we found out we have Cow Shuffle, which means that this seed is good.
If you are ready for tons of backtracking, because we have to go and then get Keg and GBT, and then we have to go to Goron Race to get Ponasan, and then come back to Ranch possibly for a Ponasan for cows. Tons of backtracking this seed.
Yeah, that's a good point, Pojo. So yeah, the logic train right now is locking a ton of stuff behind Swamp Spider House and the Goron. So it kind of just feels like there's no real way that Bucky's gonna like continue to have too many checks to do. But I think the problem is like it's not even just like the at what point do you go back. It's like when do you start to assume that you've missed something and where do you go first and how much time do you lose in that time. And honestly, I think that last point is going to be the biggest kicker here for him because like KTBean just has the item lead now and there's no real advantage that I can see with Bucky. Like I've been really trying to think about what he has, but it's like kind of nothing.
Yeah, they're gonna go many places first and check many places before they go back to Swamp Spider House. Unfortunately, that's gonna be the downfall. One can only hope they get there soon.
Important wrinkles that Gossip Stone Sealers is. Oh, interesting. So in order to get that hint, we'd have to go for Garos and have hint logic there, potentially. Interesting.
So, I looked down on my phone for a second when Bucky went, so when KTBean went into North Ferry. Went to North Ferry. I heard the alien music. I'm like, wait, did we set up aliens? I looked back up. Like, oh yeah. She has her music shuffled. Oops, no aliens yet.
It's always funny when it trips you up like that.
I think she has Mountain Village and North music on for Woodfall.
Dude, if we had another Seahorse's Garo hint situation, I might... I don't even know. Oh yeah, both runners got the ranch wallet. Fourth wallet still pending. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't gotten that fourth wallet yet. I feel like I've like noticed that like every 5 minutes here. It's just like, how have we not gotten that? But I mean, well, now that I'm thinking about it, what other regions do we have? Because our TSS actually locks quite a bit at the moment. If we get a Southern Swamp Lock, I think that Bucky's advantage with Captain's Hat is going to be lost. But otherwise, yeah, chat was mentioning that probably is Bucky's advantage, and I did kind of forget about that. if something ends up being engraved.
Or Waff. Beavers.
Yeah.
Beavers
Still
for
got
Beavers for storms. There we go.
big if, 100%. Yeah. It's the kind of advantage you don't want to rely on for sure, but it's not like, you know, Bucky really has much of a choice. Has just kind of unintentionally missed Goron. Does it pick that? That's a good point. That's another check to route it in with.
Beavers. That's right, Axel. Beavers for storms for required Pamela for oath. There we go.
Now that's a seed.
No, Beavers for storms for Pamela for Mirror Shield for Egos for oath. There we go. That would be fun. It's fun. But it's fun.
Evan, that's our job.
You
We are
burnt the
here to do
food.
two things: to commentate and to try to curse the sea. Zora Hall Wath, we finally saw it.
Zora!
Okay. Now
Hey,
let's
Axel.
like snowballs are required.
Sometimes food that are slightly
Mm.
burnt do have an
Yeah, down
extra
the-
kick to it. A nice crispy seed and nice crispy food are very good. Hey, this is good. This is happy summer music.
Okay, so Zora Hall Wath.
Oh, I love burnt ends. Ugh.
Interesting. There's not a
Hey,
ton
it's-
that can be there, right? It can only be. Can it only be New Wave? What else could be there?
Beware
Something
again.
that Wath can Wave, I guess. The Zora Hall Wath would be.
Zora Hall is probably a
Well,
healing.
I guess we don't know about ER Dungeon ER yet, so maybe fire arrows won't matter for
Okay.
item locking oath. Oh yeah, good point. It can't be oath specifically though, right? Because oath can't be Wath, or can it? I don't remember.
Okay,
If that's
Zora
enabling
Hall
ultimate- Yeah.
is gonna be healing. That way we have the healing for Pamela.
Could be oath. I really thought it couldn't be oath in a Wath location. I thought it could be something leading to oath, like Fox was saying. It can't be. Okay. Yeah. That's right. We have the oath static, and anything static is usually just not.
And
Yeah.
Fish's Poe. What's up, Big Poe? Big Poe.
Okay. Thank you, chat, for clearing that up. Another thing, I was pretty confident, but confidence is illusory, and I just wanted to make sure.
No reason to go to Goron Village because
Kind of suck.
It's
just
bush.
not oath. Yep. Just heading right back after Twin Islands.
thankfully because we're in Sauciani, Skull Kid is dead, so we don't have to go and listen to Skull Kid's scene today.
Oh yeah, good point, Shell. Yeah, if we get healing, we can definitely see a world where we're skipping the Eponas. Because that RTSS Wath, like, feels really strong right now.
Red Ruby.
Zora Hall hint, that was KTBean. It was Road to Mountain Village was the hint that we saw. I don't think we've seen the dupe of it yet.
We have not.
Yeah, the Oath hint I thought was like a wonderful change when that was brought in. As much as I love a good Oath hunt, I can't imagine how boring it gets, like, done too many times in a row. And just, like, also awful. Because it's locked by... Or, like, nothing, like, locks it, or whatever. It's just, like, the end game. Like, everything could have it. RTSS
Where are you
Wath is
going
probably FD. But, yeah, the Gossip is still an option, but yeah, no, you bring up a good point. There's, like, any world where we could find something like healing and just, like, nope, we don't care anymore. Or, like...
Hey Bucky, you see that skull?
They can
Definitely
upgrade
go to
cards. We might have
Spider
to go
House.
with that.
Please, Bucky, go to Spider House.
Yeah.
Here comes our West play.
Yeah, this play makes sense from KTBean. Trying trying to see what she can dodge at this point. And if we find New Wave, I mean, she could really just be in like a serious kind of oath hint, no mode type of thing.
Come on, Beaver. Oh wait, no, it's nighttime. Never mind. No one's awake. Oh, we're going to the Zora Hall Moth right away. Good idea, Katie. That's a really good idea. That could be, we could get Fires of Mir here.
Foolish Giant's Mask. Oh! Where did we find Giant's Mask? Oh!
It was behind the entrance to Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, good point.
On the ledge.
Is he out of check? Bucky must be running low at this point.
He's got a few more. He's got some games in East, but no, East is foolish. Never mind. So yeah, he's running low. Besides Bank 2, possibly, he's running very low.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't see where the Giant's Mask was, but yeah, that's what Fox said is correct.
It's either gonna be jam session or it's gonna be in Miguel's room.
He has great. Yeah, but he can't get to Graveyard.
Yeah, he can't get the Graveyard yet.
Means he
Skull, nope.
Or out of Logic, Goron, and Bombs.
Well, things are off.
Exactly what Loxipone is, so he can't do Grave out of Logic at this point.
So this is probably Fires. Because
Yeah.
this is being Fires would get us to Snowhead.
Also, I was curious earlier because someone was talking about the dynamic oath hint like thing where it like hints the start of it not in Song Sanity, right? Like the start of the chain. So does it do that in Song Sanity too? Or does it just hint where the song is in Song Sanity?
Yeah, Swamp.
For the
my Untitled Deed. Yeah, Shop had like I think a red potion and shield.
It hints where the song is. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured that's how it works, I just didn't know. I also think the way the oath hints work outside of songs, like the standard way, is just like so cool. That's just
so Fires could be in Snowhead Temple. That is true.
Yeah, let's see. We're getting the dip here from KTBean.
Yeah.
Who has now cleared out as much of Zora Hall as she can.
Yeah. So unless we need Mountain Title Deed for Fires from Deku Business Drug, unless we have that, then Fires are required for stage lights.
Wouldn't necessarily be able to change. That makes sense. Yeah, and I think it's totally fine this that way too. I just didn't necessarily know. And we've got Vanilla Snowhead, so Vanilla Dungeon ER looking really possible, right? Or really likely right now. I mean, at this point, it not being vanilla probably doesn't change a ton except for stuff with ISTT, I think.
Good song.
But either way, dungeons are vanilla.
Oh!
Are we able
these
to
Fires?
Thing too, or is there some other reason we can confirm that? I'm just so used to assuming it's...
Oh no, small chest, it's a skull, you're right. God damn it.
Yeah, but it's still good to check the...
No!
Kegas and GBT for... Oh yeah! That would lock Stone Tower. Good point. Because you can't get up there without ice arrows. Logically. Here Jared quotes, because both of these runners are totally not going to do that or anything.
Here was the stacked room a couple seasons ago. Mountain Title Deed!
Title Deed. Wow.
Okay.
Getting Snowhead. Good lord.
Okay. So I guess we're not doing Mountain Title Deed hunt, we just find it right away. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Did we get a fourth? Yeah, we got Zora Hallwath.
Yeah, so we checked everything. It's either Mountain Tidy turn in or stage lights.
Required double dip. Sure they could. Yeah, it can't lead to fires, but it could lead to.
It is possible.
An item that leads to oath right now.
I'm positive there was a run a while ago that said Zora mask not required on one of the stones, and both runners had to like double check that. So basically saying we didn't need Zora that entire run.
Look for fires.
Go.
Yeah, I think that's probably exactly why KTBean came into Snowhead in the first place. Like, is probably just trying to figure out where the required items are as fast as possible to just like zoom right through the end of this seed. Whereas Bucky is in confusion mode and has been for a while, which is just super unfortunate. Kind of one of those things.
Yeah.
Zora Wallhoth could just be. Well, we know Keg is in GBT because we saw the hint. But is there any way that it could lead to Keg?
What leads to Keg?
Something in Zora Hall. I don't think so.
Zora Hall can have New Wave. There's fires!
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Zora Hall is gonna have New Wave then. The New Wave is gonna lead to GBT's Goron. Yeah, GBT
Right.
for...
That would technically lead to it,
Keg.
but yeah, New Wave would also just fulfill the Wath.
So then Wave's gotta be in Zora Hall. Then Keg for Epona, Goron race.
Seed.
And
Right.
then... From there, we just need... Oh, then we were done. This totally is a Jet Seed. I'm saying it again because I have confidence.
Yeah.
I don't want to curse us all, but...
Yeah, we're at a point now where I really doubt the runners are gonna go for Keg. Bosky. I doubt the runners are gonna go for the Keg or the Eponas right now, because I don't think there's any reason why they would need the Ice Arrows or the Eponas. I think they're just going to beat the game. For Bucky, unfortunately, it looks like may not quite get there because of Goron missing.
Oh, are they going?
But yeah.
They might be going back. Nah, they're not, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, actually, no, you're totally right. There's no way that, like, or there's a plenty of ways that we're not, like, done. It's just, like, I think for Katie's position, it makes sense to play like you are done. Until you realize you either are or aren't. If Oath is on count, yeah, that's one way that we could end up getting done today.
That's not thinking. I'm thinking Oath is hobby on a cow.
Choir. Gross.
Yeah, I really feel like that New Wave's gonna be on Zora Hall from Fires or Mountain Title Lead, and then we need Epona, we need Keg for Epona, and then cows will have Oath.
That would be.
No, sorry, no, sorry,
We don't need,
mindset.
like, Keg for opponent, I don't think.
Sorry, I had to get into the mindset. Beavers have Oath. Beavers have Oath. I want to see Beavers. But we got... Oh, no. Please don't say that, Axel. Don't soak for Cow Grottle. No!
I don't think the Wath can be bombs, because we found bombs in Biobama.
No, Deco Princess could be hot
that would
spring
be
water.
really funny.
Yeah, Deco Princess could be
really,
hot
really
spring.
funny.
Hot spring or mushroom?
Yeah. Yeah, but...
That was close.
Yeah, that would have been really annoying if she had to switch up and use a bomb instead of a fire thing. Bucky
No.
maybe going back?
Yes, looks like it.
Okay, Bucky fans, you still have a chance. There's a few things that could totally help him out, and one of them is definitely Graveyard now. But there's just not a lot of ways that this comes back in for Bucky, but that is certainly one of them, now that he's caught up on the Goron, hopefully. I should say hopefully, because I don't actually know if he knows what check he missed. This has to be such a hard feeling, though.
Yeah, once he finds that, he's going to be so upset.
Yeah, that's why I was stopping myself, because he could just skip it again. Go ahead, Majoria, sorry.
No, I was saying I hope he finds it. Because it's going to hurt finding that and realizing you were right there and missed one of your checks.
Where do you get the hint for Oath to Order? From the Giants, after you have...
oh, it's in this room! Check all the crates! Check all the crates! There it is! I'm pretty sure that's it.
There it is.
Oh,
and there's the sword slashes. He knows he messed up. Poor Bucky. Yeah.
See, now that Bucky's got it. Bucky is far behind, but logically, it's not. Maybe like 30 minutes behind, if anything. Because now they could catch up. They did a lot of checks.
Yeah, but he hasn't gone bombs. He hasn't gone west for Zora Hall. He hasn't gone north. He hasn't gone to Snowhead. Like, this is so hard.
But they will get their fires and MTD here.
Oh, he has gone north. Never mind, I'm blind. Okay,
they will...
he still, unfortunately, is missing the west push.
Yeah, but coming here right away is very smart for Bucky. Because they're going to get the Mount Tidley and the fires, and they'll catch up pretty quickly without bombs. And if bombs isn't Zora Hall, they're done. They're caught up immediately. That's a very good save on them. We must go around the leaf.
How do you go north? No bombs? No. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You just went around? How do you go around? Huh. Oh, FD! Big Man! Of course!
Oh, yeah.
What else would it be? Of course, it's Big Man.
Yeah, New Wave? Rookie! Oh, God, stop with these chase casts. Just give us what we want. We want the scene to be done. Well, don't worry, folks. Let's see if it's
if we get another ambiguous item. That'd be really funny.
Blue potion here. Blue potion.
Had like ocean title deed or something stupid.
Blue potion. Blue potion. Come on.
And
there it is. There's New Wave. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a phenomenal position for KTBean now.
Yeah, New Wave to get Keg if they want to get Epona. Because Epona probably could be required for like cows if cows are required on first day ranch.
Yeah, I think if you're in KTBean's position, you don't even bother with Keg. You just like, I mean, you might pick it up accidentally, but you won't necessarily go for it. You're just gonna rush GBT.
Oh yeah,
rush Stone Tower. Go to your open.
I would still grab it. I would still grab it just to be case. So if I check other cows, if they give me nothing, I at least know I could go back to ranch for cows. I would still grab it, so I don't have to dip back into GBT.
Yeah. I think it's kind of one of those things where if I was in KTBean's position, I'd still pick up Gildeds because you don't know where Oath is going to be technically, so it could be required like behind an item. Like it could be like day one soil, right? So like yeah, picking up the Keg in that sense makes sense, but like
that was
I can see
Shatu.
skipping it too. But I think you're right. I think definitely it's more like she's more likely to be picking up the checks and just like kind of have Keg in case needed.
Because like I can imagine the feeling of saying I have big man, don't need Keg, not grabbing Keg, and then kegs required for day one ranch for oath to win the game, and then losing to that.
Something like that could be.
So yeah, I think just grabbing it just to be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That's a
that and
game-
like any other gilded chest you see, you can just grab for a similar reason.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
if it ends up being lens locked, you want to make sure you have lens, and it's just like you play that out. But since you never know, you just probably just pick up all the items, but mostly just be focused on keys and kill boss. That said, if you get enough keys to finish the boss, I would go straight for the boss and just be willing to get the gildeds later.
that makes sense.
Chateau would be a good grab if you end up needing to go on race after all. Huh, yeah, that'd be very nice.
Good
What
job
Chateau
trying.
taste like?
What was that?
I was mentioning what philosophy was saying. What would Chateau taste like? Shell thinks it's like buttermilk or something. That'd be tasty.
I think like a buttermilk Frenchie. I don't know. Chateau sounds that. No, it sounds like very fancy and like rich. I can't afford it.
I have no idea why every time I come onto comms, there's either a joke about milk or a joke about. I don't remember what the second part of that joke was. I forgot mid-sentence. Oops.
That was the joke.
Always something with milk. I know that much. Nobody tell Shan.
DMing right now.
Alcoholic milk. Makes you feel magical. Infinitely magical, one might say.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of eggnog. I do not like eggnog. So many people do. I think it's very gross.
I don't honestly remember if I've ever tried it. I feel like I have, but at the same time, I don't know. I do like alcoholic milk, though.
Oh.
Well, like Bailey's. Well, that's different. Probably. I don't know. I should try eggnog sometime, see if I like it.
Oh, deposit the money first. Smart. We know Big Two's dead, but it's good to have the
Bailey's
money in
tastes
there.
weird. I don't know, there's some Baileys that I just like.
And it's deposit that.
Until I made it myself. I've heard a lot of people say that about eggnog, where it's like the store-bought versions aren't nearly as good as like homemade. But I always forget what actually goes into eggnog.
I don't know, egg whites.
And some other delicious stuff, maybe. that
Egg
you
whites,
don't-
egg,
you don't like.
egg
them,
whites.
but they're big-
egg shells, egg batter, the noggin of people. I don't know.
And then like Chateau Romani, probably.
A cup of Chateau Romani.
Never make an omelet with Zora eggs.
A shot
I
of
think those would be
Zora.
great eggs to have with like a smoked salmon omelet, though.
So now we should add Chateau Romani to our Bath and Body Works scent.
That'd probably
mean-
be-
Okay, if they actually named the scent Chateau Romani, that sounds very fancy and people would buy it.
that does sound. You could tell them it's like from overseas and just not even. Back. It's from a place called Termina. You ever heard of it?
Termina?
Alright. KTBean going into GBT, kind of like we expected, is going to try to just go through the seed, get the oath hint, figure out what's going on.
KTBean is doing very good with her checks. She's been doing the right checks at the right time.
Yeah. I think both runners' routes have been really solid and been pretty on the ball. And I think really it was just like KTBean making the risk to skip small checks, which I think is totally reasonable. There's Keg going off into the distance. Are you kidding me?
Okay, easy keg.
Which didn't end up losing KT anytime yet. Probably not at all, but potentially could still.
Now the
But
big
Bucky
question
is
is,
losing plenty of time from missing Goron.
because barrels are on, are we gonna have to dip into PFS? I don't think we are. I think this will be a PF skip seed.
Yeah, I mean, the only place we have left is wherever Oath is, and we just don't quite know
Yeah.
it. Definitely.
Oh,
worth
there's
time.
Hobby and Milk.
If it doesn't have boss key, wait, were boss keys in vanilla locations?
Vanilla dungeons so far.
Yeah, I know they
More
were
than
vanilla.
likely. More than likely,
Where was the boss
yes.
key? Snowhead. Yeah, that's why I was mentioning boss key 5th, because I'm in the same boat. If you don't have boss key, you don't skip wart. But like, you don't do wart if you have items. Or 4 items, I mean. Oops. The double block room in Snowhead?
No.
Not. Is that normally where the boss key is? I don't actually remember where the boss key in
Is that-
Snowhead is. I don't think that's it though.
Wiz
Isn't it on
Road.
Rope? Yeah.
Wiz Road. Yeah. Second Wiz Road, I should say.
Okay, so yeah, if you don't have boss key, you definitely don't skip wart, but there's a good chance we find it before then. And KTBean's route in GBT is pretty good. Doing a YOLO
Oh!
setup for it.
Ooh.
I love it. I love it. No!
No! Take 4. You got this, KTBean.
So yeah, Snowhead twin block having it. I mean, yeah.
Yep, so Bucky's pretty much caught up. The only thing they're missing is bombs.
I don't see what KDB's doing wrong on the setup. It must just be when she's trying to roll forward. Is she going too early for the water wheel? I'm not really noticing when
I'm not
she's
sure.
choosing to do it. I like don't know this trick that well. Also, shield turning. Yeah, see
There
that
we
was.
go.
That's what I felt like she was doing the whole time, but I
There
don't
we
know.
go.
Maybe she was rolling early each time and just like didn't notice. Yeah, she got it eventually. There we go. And that's still nowhere near as much of an execution screw up as Bucky's 2 deaths and Butler. Not deaths, but like voids. Having a very weird Snowhead or not Snowhead goat there, but Bucky making it up. Nice.
There we go.
And a nice goat kill. Very nice. I said the word nice too many times. I gotta come up with something new.
Nice.
I love this setup for this room, by the way, that Katie did. She told me about it one time, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna fail getting up there again. Fantastic. Thank you, Shelinar. Fantastic kill by Bucky.
Go to cows. That's your cow hint. That's right. We don't need to get the green one because we have big man.
Okay, so this is where the seed gets funny. So where does this oath come in? And I just thought to myself, what if it's on the RTSS grotto? Or not grotto, gossip. Oh, I just want opponents to be required so bad. We still know healing is for gossips, but god, a cow
See?
would be great.
I'm still thinking ult's gonna be in cows for first day 1 ranch. Axel, don't worry. Opponents will be required for 100% the seed. I guarantee it.
Oh,
Thumbs
that
up.
hurts. So the Zora swan dive banging right on the head. Zora Link, how are you not dead after that? Also, Shell, you're totally right. We should go back to Poggers. That's what I'll do.
Axel has Axel has a required item. Oh no, it's Axel.
Wait, Pojo, what does Bucky need? I missed what you were replying to. Bunny Hood!
There we go. Where is it, Axel? Beavers! Oh my god. It's a one time? How dare you? You took the bet I didn't make. I swear, if it's on beavers, I'll be so...
because you took day 1 range cows. I had to do it for you. We'll be a
But
team
if it's
bet.
on... I'll be... It's on Axel, no!
You found it to be hard required? Yeah, that would help out. That's a good point, Pojo. That would help Bucky out a lot. Also, especially with what Bucky's doing right now. There's a good chance he's not just checking keg trial here. It's a skull. Yep. Okay, so yeah. The opponent being required would really give Bucky a chance. I think the other thing is still that captain's hat. If if Oath is in grave, KTBean not going straight to swamp for captains would also help. I don't know. Just has the advantage of the new wave and the owls out west and GBT partial clear.
Ooh, could be... Oh, there's Bosky. Ah, nice.
For Bucky. Was always required for Eastern access? For logic, yeah. What Philosophy said. It's logically required. But the runners are allowed to use certain tricks to get around that. Namely, well, I don't even know what other tricks are enabled besides Goron, where you would use stuff like bombs to jump over the gates without Eponas. Hence why they can skip it, but logically it is expected to be gotten, why it's required in the hint.
Ooh, so going race does not mean a hat.
Oh no, Bucky.
Bucky! Oh no!
I didn't say it out loud, but I thought that was too far away.
I was.
I just was kind of hoping to be impressed.
I was gonna.
Ugh. Going back for it too.
Oh god.
Are we skipping word? Did we get Bosky? I didn't see.
Yep, Bosky is in the giant unpropeller room.
Okay, perfect. Yep, so KTBean turning the list. A couple of knobs here and going for Georg soon. Bucky's struggling with seed. I think it's very reasonable for something like missing Goron on a check in Swamp Spider House that you could have just easily gotten to just tilt you out of control, and like making small errors like that cost a lot of time.
Hey, that's the sound Link makes in Ocarina of Time. What's going on here? Something ain't right.
Which Link are you, Link?
Wheel the Link stop forward.
Yeah, never play. I think that's why that trick is enabled, or one of the reasons why it's probably enabled. That and also situations like this. Hey, no Eponas. And we've got cooked fish.
Georgia.
Yeah, I 100% with it. Like, I think it's very easy to want to DNF after something like that. And just like, yeah, Bucky still has a chance playing to that chance, and I think that's really impressive too. I agree.
1 green rupee for each boss. There we go.
Alright. So KTBean has the upper Icona Owl. So we'll probably be able to go clear ISCT pretty quick here.
Gonna go to Milk Road.
Bucky will
Probably
do a Golden race.
no kind of castle.
Now I will say, I do enjoy watching a Goron race because it is kind of entertaining. I just
Place your
don't
bets.
think
Who wins? We go on a race.
I call Bucky.
Go, Bucky. Go, Bucky. Go.
MMR's mental willpower. You know, that's actually... That can be kind of accurate in a lot of cases, yeah. For some people, just like having the mental to play through errors can absolutely win seeds, make or break.
Bucky did not get Hallworth because Bucky.
Oh, God, sorry.
No, you're fine. Got episode stolen for Hallworth was on Road to Mountain Village, and Bucky didn't see that. Oh, he did get it? My mistake. I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think he saw the hint. I just don't know if he got New Wave. But he just cleared Snowhead and he hasn't. Why wouldn't you check it? I guess if you forget. Or if you're tilted and you're like, I have all my hints move past, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I was looking at KTBean's stream. I just missed them seeing it. That was my mistake. And finish.
Nice. Got hit a few times in the middle, but was able to catch back up.
There's the opponent song.
Yeah. Fifths list absolutely looks like what's gonna be happening today. Don't really see a way where that's not what we have for today's settings, but yeah. Jim Othens is turn of field. Disgusting. Dead zones are cool.
Okay, so opponent for storm, opponent for healing, healing for storms, storms for Pamela for healing for oath. Okay.
That's like if the seed barfed at the end. Like this was a drunk food and it just like got too drunk. It was too drunk off the good chateau.
See, I like this play from KTBean because after this they just need to search for oath. And having all the temples down is good. Oh, I swear to God, this is oath. I swear to God. Okay, good.
Double timing here makes sense. I can see maybe why you wouldn't do that in case you're expecting Oath to be anywhere, but at the same time, if Oath is routable, you want to be able to go right for the end. Right up the clock tower.
Yeah, Bucky's gonna get their wave here.
Probably.
Oh.
Epona for healing on RTSS Gossip, and Lens on Horse Race, for Storms on Darmani, for Don Garrow on Pamela, for Oath on Frog and GBT.
Oh my God.
Does the Frog and GBT also requires ice arrows, right?
Maybe.
You have come up with it. That is the diabolical plan. There's Mount Title Dean. It was in Snowhead Temple, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bucky got it. Oh yeah, we just saw Bucky equip it. Yeah, Bucky's got it.
Yeah, rope key led to nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're pretty much just at the theory crafting stage because we're just watching execution, seeing things.
Hey, what if the real oath was the friends you made along the way?
Nah, I still like the oath location fits that better.
Come on. Whatever.
KT going for us? Yeah. Yeah, most sensible thing to do in my opinion. There's no real other play for her. I mean, there are other plays, but I think this one's just easily the most.
So what are my ex-wives and their friends have made along the way? I'll go learn the giant song, so whenever I hit up my friends and I'm like, bye guys, are going home, and I'm like, rah, 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 as I walk away.
Have a nice outro.
I'm gonna take big giant steps very, very slowly too. But it's the good of the order.
Okay, we've got to go look for a boss key. I mean, it makes sense. We only checked like 4 things, but...
The little boss key, I want to see a Gomez fight.
I would not mind that. I would not mind it being an ISTT so that we can get our oath hint faster. Nice.
Oh nah, it can't be a vanilla oath because we already completed a dungeon. And it's on Sanity. It could be an assault. More than likely, it's not. So oath, more than likely, it could be in grave. It could be in Stone Tower Temple. It could be in any cows. It could be in a couple scoops we didn't check yet, honestly. It could be in PFS. It could be in Pinnacle Rock. It could be on Beavers. Well, oh, why'd you say that? Thomas, like, why'd you say that? It could be in Well. It could be in Ikana Castle, which means it might need a Mirror Shield.
Pretty sure someone saw Gibdo earlier.
Gibdo is on All Night Mask Purchase.
Ugh. That's why I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I have never seen that trick with Degu before.
Pole Hunts, Pamela. So like, yeah, there are so many spots we could find. So if we're not finding Oath soon, it could be another 2 or 3 hours, folks.
I'm going to be like watching some of these tricks back that KTBean is doing because I need to learn some of these.
No.
Okay, not there.
Wait, that's not an ocarina. Those are drums. Something's not right here, folks. Gomez, more like Rip Mez, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's interesting. Now reading through the question about Gibdo for Well, if you get Oath Hint in Well, do you go Mirror Shield chest first, or do you go for... Assuming... Well, I guess we don't have our next wallet, so I guess you would go for Mirror Shield chest first.
Yeah, that's the easiest one, because if it's not Mirror Shield chest, then you're going to have to go... You're going to have to find wallet, possibly, to buy All Night's Mask. Because price shuffles are not on, so you would need to find Adult Wallet.
Right. Yeah, I guess I was more thinking situation where we had access to go get Gibdo.
Oh God, if we're gonna be in Adult Wallets, if we're gonna be in Adult Wallet, whatchamacallit?
In a casino for a wallet.
Yeah, that would suck.
We'll see. What is with that hip hop?
Big man saves the day.
Can I climb up this?
The day is saved thanks to Big Man.
Yeah. I didn't think you could.
No. Come on.
I
Big
think
Man
I've tried exactly what KTBean's doing with FD, trying to like, climb up there. Like, surely Big Man could do it. Nope. Screw that ledge for whatever reason. Oh,
stop.
Mask.
Please. I guess we also shrine and pole hunt also. There's still so many checks, folks. There's so many checks we could still do.
Oh, that's a good point, Shell. Yeah. Getting more checks out of the way. But at the same time, Oath could just be somewhere else. Where, oh, actually, if Oath is somewhere else, no, exactly, that proves your point. Yeah, it's a good point.
So I do think you're right. KTBean is doing the big smart choice of beating the boss here to get that hint.
Yeah.
Rather get that hint than search. Literally, we mentioned probably like 2 hours worth of checks that'll have to be done.
Yeah, I don't think in her position there was a better play for. Oh my god, more gilded chests here. Good lord.
That's a big
There was a
deal,
better
but
play for her just because of like how much more efficient your clear becomes in theory with having the oath hint versus just like, oh, I'm gonna go check other things. It's like you may have to do that at some point, but you also might not have to.
yes.
So why not just like clear your dungeons?
There's a few more checks here. Here we go. Here's the Wizrobe check. What you got, Wizrobe?
I can't believe I'm seeing SCT Wizrobe 2 seeds in a row. This is incredible.
Hey, we love our Wizrobes.
I know, it's just you don't see this like ever.
Ooh.
Especially because I watch a lot of standard and this like basically doesn't exist as far as I can remember. I don't know if I've ever seen SCT Wizrobe because it's a chest fairy, right?
I mean, Wizrobe has my energy. The way I act in real life is kind of Wizrobe energy in a way. Unapologetically.
You see it a lot in the tournaments? Honestly, yeah, I guess so. I haven't seen it in most of the seeds that I've watched, except for the last two.
What was the scene? Have we seen what?
The SCT Wizrobe.
Oh, I've seen it so often.
Yeah, well, maybe I've just exactly caught all the seeds without it up until these last couple. I wonder.
Well, like,
Not a big deal either way.
and Wonderstone Tower Temple has been like a big theme this seed. This race, I would say.
Yeah, ISTT though not paying out this time. No boss key.
Time to go to UIST now. I'm so
Why do I not know this?
I'm so mad. I never thought about doing that. I played this game for like since I was a child, and I never considered just playing the first stone and then playing Elegy again to get there quicker.
Oh yeah. There's so much in Stone Tower that I'd never thought of till I watched Racers. Even just 2-mass climb I never really thought of. Or not 2-mass, 1-mass climb.
Oh yeah.
And then I like was trying to figure it out without watching a video because I was like, I wonder how I could figure this out, and I ended up doing it because I was like, oh, it's not that hard because it's kind of cool. Yeah, see, that was me. I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna follow the pattern, and then once I tried it again, I was like, I'm gonna see where everything goes and try to make it like a chessboard in my head almost, and it kind of made it way easier to like figure it out.
Another hint I learned during this in this room is that if you wear Stone Mask, those little critters won't come after you, so you can do the lightning without being attacked by them.
Yeah, bows are so fun.
Thankfully, that's not needed. Boss key! Yes! There it is.
Alright. Let's see where our oath mode is.
Were you there for the scene where I felt so cold out because someone in the chat commented says, does boss keys have to be in the bosses? I said, yes, they have to be. And like literally 30 seconds later, in the Great Bay Temple, in the big mixer room, the one jar, the very bottom middle of the room, that had Great Bay Temple boss key. And I was like, well, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
This
I know
is
you guys heard enough, but
okay,
we wrong
so,
sometimes.
For KTBean now, best case for KTBean is if they check the cows and turn them in the field, and if they have oath, that's perfect. They get a skill win right now.
You mean for Bucky? Because KTBean doesn't have a bonus.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, best case for KTBean is that oath is somewhere where KTBean has done all but like 1 or 2 checks that she has available and can just go clear it.
Yeah, because will she get it here, or does she have to go to Skull Kid to get it?
She'll get it here after the 4 remains, I believe. Once the giants are there and you get the 4th remain, I believe it tells you in the text. So we'll actually see giant text.
Yeah, I went to. I see that
It's been a
now.
while since I've seen the oath hint. I kind of forget what it is, and also like half the time when I see it, quote unquote, I just let the people who are watching tell me what it is, because I'm normally in the other seat, the viewer seat.
I'm just being dumb.
Nah.
But you can
No
say yeah, it's
dumb.
okay.
Only for gore. There is no dumb.
Ooh.
Even the
This is a good
smartest
song.
of Majora's Mask players will always tell me no such thing as a stupid question. Which
See,
includes
that's before.
there's no such thing as a stupid. I'm making it include that. They might not.
That's before y'all met me. There's just really cool music, and like time of day, the day's about to end, the world's gonna end. This looks cool.
Yeah.
Good job, KTBean. Jeez.
Yeah, I hate to say
Ooh.
it, but I feel like both runners have had like pretty solid routing overall. I didn't even say pretty solid. I mean, both runners have made like really correct decisions with where they're going in terms of like playing efficient, and it just kind of ended up like Bucky missed Goron, and it just kind of took away a lot of clear time.
Yeah,
By
because
way of
Bucky,
checking other crap.
you're correct. Because even though Bucky missed Goron, like that's the only thing that stopped. Though once it got Goron, they got right back in it. Went right to Snowhead and they got fires, they got Mount Coyote, they got New Wave.
Yeah, it's just the issue for Bucky now is that he was checking so many things that KTB never had to do
Yeah.
when he was looking for Goron, that she's like half a twin mold the entirety of the checks that Bucky will have to do to find Boss Key, and then the entirety of GBT and Georg, which is just so much time.
And let's find out where Oath is.
Yeah, like I think it has become, I don't even know what the captain's hat anymore. I think it has become to the point, or it has come to the point where Epona's pretty much is the only way Bucky can win now. But even then, I feel like KTBean has enough time to go get Epona's. But it just depends. Where's it gonna tell us? We've got the gummy hanger music.
Let's go.
I want to go play Kingdom Hearts 1 now. Oh no!
Oh! We hired him! No!
No! Tomotalk! What did you do? Dude, Tomotalk said, well, Oath, like, an hour ago, I think. Before we were even in Oath mode. Yeah, go check Mirror Chest, and if we don't get a wallet, we're in freaking wallet mode. So that can also help Bucky, but also is probably still advantage to KTBean. But good lord. Are you kidding me?
On that note, happy 2 hours, everyone!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I hope it's Mirror Chest.
So, happy 2 hours. We may be having a wallet issue. Anyways, still has been a very fun time. Thank you to all the volunteers, Majoria on comms. Thank you to Tummeltalk for restream and tracking. Thank you to GG for tracking as well. Thank you to chat for joining us on what might have turned into something absurd. Apart from how it was already absurd.
Yeah, please, 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 please.
Okay.
No!
Don't forget to vote.
Well, folks, we need adult's wallet for Give to a Mask for Beneath the Well.
Jeez, man. That's just like. Wow. I don't know if Bucky checked Bank 2. Have we checked Bank 2?
Yeah, Bank 2 is checked.
Yeah, I don't know. either of them checked, or if Bucky's checked bank 3, then trashes of trash. Yeah, that's pretty trash. Well, it was a jet until an oath hunt, and it could still be fast, as long as it's in a forgiving spot. Oh yeah, good point, Shell. Yeah, a heads up reset. Just to be like, yup, I need to make sure I'm ready for A&M. Axel, I think she did, because she did a mundane turn-in there, and I'm pretty sure she checked it at the same time when she was checking mundane, so I'm assuming she knows the Gibdo's there. Let's see. Does she have her?
Okay.
Maybe? No, okay. I think she just does know it's there, though.
Well, this is worth it. Sorry, I had to make something. I'm here now.
All good.
There we
Gilded
go.
sword on beavers. Oh, I see.
The funny thing about that was, as we're waiting here where Oath is, we're all in pain. We're hearing the very pleasant, happy gummy ship menu music. Someone's trying to make us happy.
Yeah, now we're hearing Kirby music in freaking Great Bay. It's
I
arcade.
love Kirby.
Shell, I'm pretty sure the Frog Choir check is considered a long quest, so I think it's off because of Sonic Sanity. However, I think the frogs themselves can still be on. We just haven't seen any frogs, I don't think. I think that's actually one of the only, if not the only, setting we haven't confirmed yet. I think everything else is confirmed.
Oh my god. So what if we need storms and healing and
We just
mirror
not KT
for
side frog shell.
wallet?
Oh, that's right. She just checked laundry pool. Yeah.
Can you imagine that? If we need storms and healing and mirror and captains for wallet?
This would be disgusting if that happened. Like, I feel like any wallet location that isn't just an easy route check is gross.
GG's!
Never mind.
It.
It's
Oh my god.
Green cape.
Okay.
Yeah, well played,
That
KTBean. That was such a... Yeah, that was a forgiving one. This is just Jet. This is just Jet.
Oh, fast philopsy, you can put your snacks away.
Like, if any other items are on those always checks, this could have been, like, a really funny, like, absurd seed, but it just ended up being, like, a scary seed. Like, I'm just gonna spook you.
Yeah, that was Punch Rock.
Well, I guess we don't know
cape.
exactly where everything's going on in, well...
I'm sure, like, all of us, that was a heart attack saving for... Oh no. Oh no,
So,
wait,
I'm curious...
We're still in trouble.
Okay.
We're still in trouble.
Yeah, Well Cow... So, I'm curious about Well Cow. If we don't have the hint for it, does it get pushed to a Garo? Because if it gets pushed to a Garo, don't we not have hint logic for that? Because Epona's locks ice arrows? Well Cow... Oh, it was hinted dead. Never mind.
Wait, folks, we're still in trouble. Unless the Business Scrub in Ikana Canyon has Blue Potion, we're still gonna be in a casino for like Mushroom Scoop for Blue Potion. If we need Blue Potion.
Can we just be selling the Blue Potion?
Does he have the potion? Okay.
Yeah. Blue
Okay,
Potion.
I thought that.
Yeah.
Forgot shops weren't shuffled. I was just worried for a second.
All good. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Fortunately, we will not have to worry about that.
But on the plus side, we should get a guaranteed Princess to the Moon because Princess is Water Scoop, so it's very easy to get.
Do we have what?
Go Princess Bathwater. Oh no,
it was,
Bucky.
the swamp water was Princess, but that's not what Fifth is asking. Fifth's asking about where do we
Regular
get
water.
water?
Water was something. I forgot what it was though.
Yeah, I think both runners could easily be like. It's a pretty common thing for runners to feel behind, just from like the experiences that I've had seeing runners always feeling behind. But in this case, KTBean had the glitch at the beginning, and like the seed's been really like linear and kind of like jetty free since then. So I could very easily think Bucky's just up ahead by a number of minutes from a glitch that ended up becoming a soft lock. Whereas in Bucky's shoes, Bucky's like, crap, I missed Goron and I'm behind because of it, which is the true nature of the race at the moment.
So honestly, in a way, even though KTBean didn't have to do checks again, that could have thrown them. No, never mind, because I think the time spent for missing Goron was way longer than KTBean's reset.
Yeah, and I think the way that they both routed since then has been very similar, and also like makes perfect sense. So Bucky's just going to have the same issue that KTBean's having, which is the like waiting time for.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance that Bucky will check Cape as like a first, second, or third kind of location. Be rolling all over the slide. That'd be a nice way.
Don't you hate it when
waiting. Yeah, waiting also doesn't feel good, probably.
Doesn't it suck waiting when you don't have their Brenna mask?
Oh, Bremen would make that so much nicer. Do a
Goron roll.
Yeah, that's another great shout out to Recomp. The broken Song of Time, the broken double Song of Time in that is definitely very nice. But it's definitely really broken. But it was a lot of fun to play around with. I cannot wait to play Recomp again. So much fun.
I think she's got money still.
Yeah, Fifth. I don't know exactly what'll happen with Sun Song, but I did notice people were talking about that for adding it to standard. I think that using this case as an example doesn't feel like terribly strong because a lot of this like is uncommon, but at the same time, like why not?
Here comes Grandma.
I'm all for it. But then again, this is exactly the case where Sun Song would have helped, and like if we had it, it'd be there. So maybe this is what'll push standard people towards it. I don't know. I think it'd be a lot of fun to experiment with too. Nice. I was hoping for a Goron booty bump. I'm actually kind of sad we didn't get one.
Oh, wait a second. My grandma sounds like I'm just grandparent. Wait a second.
Case extra for it. I'm gonna put it in the well too. Yeah, that won't happen in standard, but that especially if it becomes starting. But that would have been really funny if it was a part of this item pool.
See, what I want to see next time is hookshot start, Garo start, Epona start. You gotta go to and battle start, and you gotta go to the well, and the well has all transformation masks.
No.
That's what we gotta see.
I think the well's done so much harm to us as a community in the past that it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I think season 5 is when last year, or like a year and a half ago, whatever season last season 5 I think it was. So many people skipped well, and then well ended up being the waff or the item to win.
Someone give me explanation. Blah blah blah. Quick, what you said to me, talk. I don't exactly know what happened. I think it was the timing of KTBean's A press when she was trying to hit A on the Gossip Stone and then getting the time stop by pulling out an ocarina. Because she pulled out the ocarina, and as soon as she did, she got the time stop and lost the HUD. And so basically, because she had no HUD. She couldn't, like, do anything. Like, no start button, no C up. Nothing like that. So it's just kind of stuck. So I had to reset. Did that help? I hope that helped. He kind of just said things. She could walk around, that's true. She just couldn't do anything else. Time stop mash. Having from mashing B. Oh, okay. Is there something specific you're looking for? I'm sorry if I am not very much help. I tried.
What are we looking for?
Yeah, couldn't open door, couldn't pull Ocarina. Philosophy, I don't know that answer. I'm assuming if there's a race mod, like, watching, that there's some way that they can sort it out. I don't actually know what happens when you get into it. This has happened before. Like, I think in OOT someone got into ISG by accident, like, one time. Apart from, like, the Gerudo kills, because, like, you always get ISG from that lol. And I don't actually remember what happens.
I think there was a case where there was two runners where someone DNF and then the other runner was on track to finish, but there was a glitch with the Igor boss key with it was a weird glitch that happened with Georg being the boss in Stone Tower Temple and boss key being an Igor combination where the game kept crashing. And I think it just wrote out to be like a rematch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine there'll be any ruling other than, like, no harm. Especially because there's no FPA call. Like, there was time lost from it. Alvarez, like, yeah. I remember hearing about that. I don't think I was watching it.
I
remember hearing about it because they were talking about the crash a lot. Because it was consistent, right?
I think I was comms for that one. So I cursed it. I have a cursed way of always cursing some runs. Not this one, but sometimes I curse runs. So I apologize. That was totally my fault.
I think you're forgiven. At least by
Bucky. I need to hear... I want to get forgiven by Axel. I think Axel's got the big word of forgiveness. I don't know why, but I feel that way. So if Axel can forgive me, I would feel forgiven.
It's funny that as you were saying that, we were getting the close-up on Link's face on KT's side, just because
just looking at me saying you're not going to get Axel's forgiveness.
This is absurd. Getting Gibdo here and just...
It's funny because I swear when we first saw it, everyone's like, yeah, worthless Gibdo. Nope, I'm sorry, not worthless Gibdo.
Yeah, Tomotak, I think Alexander's right. I didn't get connected on any of them. At least that's what people were saying. It's just, like, because of the nature of the combination of buttons.
Axel, what if I send you a care package and share my M&Ms with you? Would that be okay? I'd give you some M&Ms. Would that be okay? And again, Bucky is still not that far behind. Bucky just needs Wallet and then Garo. Just regular.
I think the issue is that even if Bucky goes right for the Wallet, still has to do all of the same. Just sitting there doing nothing that KTBean has been doing, and she's already getting started on Well Collection and is going to be able to kind of get through it probably without any issue.
Axel? Come on, Axel. Forgiveness is the key to candy.
Yeah, that's a good point, Shell. If Bucky had Granny time of day right now, then Bucky definitely could have routed well in a way that could have given him a chance, or, for example, or like execution with Majora and stuff like that.
Yeah, I wish there was a face cam on Bucky's side, so I could see Bucky's like, what the face when he sees in the well, and then Gibdo and Wallet are required. Oh.
I will say though, I do agree with Bucky's play to keep the time of day when he had it. I think that's exactly what I would have done, and that's what most runners probably would have done. Like, just because you played that out. And keeping it early wouldn't be playing towards well. Like, I think it's a valid play just in general. In case you have other time of day checks where leaving it early would be good. But I think just in this case, I agree. Leaving it late. But yeah, I think this is far gone from the point of making good plays. Just the Goron punish was just so hardcore because of the like super linear nature of the seed. And I really don't think Bucky's deaths and or voids and Butler helped at all. Do not let's go.
So maybe it's here, or maybe it's not cows then, right?
No, we had the cow hinted.
This is it then. This has got to be it.
Surely.
Oh my god! Reset again! Another freaking reset! Are you kidding me?
That can't be it, right? Wouldn't it have hinted West Clocktown if it was?
No, it says what? No, it's in. I think that hopefully that's not it. Left side. Yeah, I hope it's left. It's gotta be left side. Okay.
It is left side. Well, okay.
Okay, Fifth. Thank you.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
If it was that, it would have been West Clocktown is where Oath is.
No, butterflies are dead, so well fairies are also dead. There's gotta be another chest in here.
But yeah, since it is well, we have to find it in the well.
Can you do it during final hours? No, I don't think we could.
Can you?
No, I think they ran away.
Oh. I was about to say, it doesn't make much sense, but I guess many things in this game don't make sense.
Here it is, the last chest.
Oath to order time.
Here we go. Here it is.
We are finally in go mode. We technically haven't been in go mode this whole time.
Honestly, folks, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it
was like a band-aid rip after everything.
The worst part, the entire scene was beautiful. KTBean got all the right spots and checks and doing the right things. The issue came in when we had to go to well. We had to find Wall and get Gibdal.
Yeah, waiting sucks. Sitting there doing nothing sucks. I would still say this is kind of close to it. It's jet adjacent. Like, that Oath hunt just sucked because you had to sit and wait. Everything else was quick.
It's a Jeep.
This seed would make no sense if it wasn't FD Anywhere. Or I guess if FD Anywhere was replaced with something like a Zora or something, that would have been pretty ass.
Imagine being on a boat and then you just hear a guitar playing. Looking on, you don't hear it. You look under the water and see some fish guy just underwater playing a fishbone guitar. You're like, what the hell is going on?
Like disappearing into the wind in the water, which also doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, the seed wasn't like babying out. It had required Butler and the required always that Shell's talking about. Yeah, it just was like fast.
Yeah,
because you didn't really do one. But yeah,
Kirby
got Majora's Mask.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Bucky now is in their own casino for Wallet, which could take them forever. Not forever, but a while.
I have a feeling he'll DNF once KTBean wins, even if he finds the wallet.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it just doesn't feel like there's much else to say about what's happened. It was a big scare, but in the end, just go to Swamp Spider House, and then go beat Woodfall Temple, go dip Snowhead, and then just, I don't know, win, pretty much.
Yeah, those Super Smash Bros. In there, folks. Oh, it was Cape Grotto, I believe. No, Cape Punch Rock, yeah.
Yeah, it was Cape Grotto.
Splatoon!
And he can do that with Goron if he goes and checks it. We are about to see time.
That's GG. Game 3 goes to KTBean.
All right. And it looks like we have our runners in for the interview. GG, both of you.
GG, folks.
Thank you, GG's.
Me.
Yeah, so I'm sure you're both feeling a lot because a lot of very interesting things happened to you both. But how do you guys feel after that?
I just can't believe it was beneath the veil for All Knight's mask purchase Gipto mask for Oath.
Yeah.
That ending was really gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all...
I was running over to the mirror shield chest, like praying, "Please be there, please be there, please be there." And then,
Yeah.
and then it was brown, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
We're all watching that, and the second it says under the well, both G and I like, oh, chat's freaking out. We're all getting mad. We see it's not Mirsho chest. We're like, Gibdo acquired for adult wallet.
Yeah, thank God that wallet wasn't in like a bad spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no, I was
geez.
literally about that was gonna clear out Zora Cape as soon as after I reset, going like, "Oh right, I need to reset because I need to set up that All Knight's mask again," and then I would have gone right back to Cape again. So
Yeah,
I think fast.
I think my plan was to go to Pirate's Fortress, but then I realized, oh, I never hit the Great Bay Coast Owl. I guess I'll do Zora Cape, and it was there. So I really lucked out there.
Almost my exact same thought process. Because I also skipped that owl because I felt so far behind after everything that happened. So I'm like, I just gotta rush and get that oath in and hope that I somehow make up time here.
Did you get Eponas at all?
I did. I never found a bomb bag to skip the fences nicely.
Yes, I think the only bomb bag we ended up finding was Bio Baba, which was really easy to miss in the situation you were in.
Yep.
But
Gossips were on, right?
regional, I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, but I never got a good chance to check.
I think we confirmed that that was the only place the fairies could have come from.
Yeah, because the butterflies were dead. Or
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, cow sanity did nothing. Kind of like a bunch of wasted settings. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was scared for a second until they all to chat. Everyone reminded me when I first saw that Kamara mask under the well. For a split second, I was worried. But then it's like, nah, Ulf's gotta be in well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think unfortunately with this seed too, not just like wasted settings, but it just kind of was super linear. And just
Yeah,
the
you
sense
just-
of like do Swamp Spider House, do your 2 temples, and then just like kind of go from there. There's not really too much wiggle room other than I guess where do you go for your wallet. But you both pretty much had the same mindset, which I think is like pretty reasonable for that situation. Like, hey, there's density out west. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it just it made. So Katie, do you know that how Bucky ended up losing a bunch of time? You found out about the Goron.
Yeah, I think it was mentioned in the race time chat.
Yeah,
that was
it was
pretty much it.
So in chat,
I did Butler 3 times because I did not realize how like it felt so weird doing running around in FD in there because I didn't have Goron to run around in there. That camera was not my friend with FD. Do not recommend.
So Tomatech says all the locations. Blast Mask was in Stone Tower Lava Room Ledge. Bomb bags were Stone Tower Map Chest, Ranch Cow number 3, and then the Biobaba Grotto.
Oh. Yeah, those are definitely all FD locked. That
Yes.
lines up.
Yeah, no, that FD was 100% the Road to Swamp Wath because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
needed it to get to Spider House.
All 3 transformation
Yeah.
masks. What absurd
Van-
scene.
Vanilla Bow on that Swamp Archery.
Yeah, no, that quiver, I'm like, you get that bow, and you're like, okay, let's do swamp archery, get the Wath, and you're like, dang, that's a good item, but like, no.
Ugh. And then
Yeah.
Sniffing not required either. Ugh. No, it was definitely an FD.
Yeah, I guess it
It
just
was just
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. It
Yes.
felt like it could have been very different from what it was, but it kind of just wasn't. And because of that, yeah, just missing the Goron just ended up being like enough time lost to just turn it from honestly what probably would have been a really close race.
Yeah. And it was still kind of close because you were still going for your wallet. So you were a little bit behind, but you were still very close.
Good problem with all the time of day shenanigans. I don't know how long. I'm not the best at estimating, but probably about 10-ish minutes maybe, which probably makes sense about the amount of time I lost. But I did at
Yeah.
least go north with just FD because I'm like, I cannot figure out what I missed. So I'm like, let's go north out of logic. And then I got north and I'm like, oh right, I literally have nothing to do up here because I don't have. There's no hot spring water I could get with bottle sanity, no bombs, no Goron, and I'm like, all right, we'll just go all the way to Snowhead. And I just spent that entire time kind of thinking, and then I'm like, maybe I just missed something in Swamp House, which I did.
Yeah, I think also props to you for not DNFing after finding Goron. Just because I think there's a lot of cases where people could have, and I wouldn't blame anybody. But
Yeah,
there are places that both could have been where you could have come right back in and made up all that time.
Yeah. It's never. I'm a firm believer. It's never over until it's over.
I love
Especially in
that.
Rando.
Also, fifth saying respect to Bucky for the effort. Some of the best openers seen all tourney. Did Mystery proud. Yeah.
We'll just have to wait for season 3.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, you both played really well. I honestly thought you both like just were routing like super just effectively and kind of just made the mistakes that happened more punishing. But yeah. It was a lot of fun to watch. And you both played really well the whole tourney. I was saying this in the like pre-talk, but you two played like amazing. Have been playing amazing all tournament. So
you were a good pair.
Big GGs. This was fun.
I feel like this game right here was the first of my games that I really had a major mistake in, which is kind of crazy considering how complex this gets and how many games I feel like I've done.
Right. Yeah, it feels like it's so easy to just make like errors such as like forgetting checks or like misunderstanding logic and stuff. That's definitely really impressive. Yeah. Did anybody else have anything lingering on their minds?
I think I'm all set. So I'm saying good job to you both.
Thank you.
Yeah, KT, you're moving on. I don't remember who's on your side of the bracket. Off the top of my head, I should.
Cola, I think. Fifth family says
think-
KTBean joining Cola.
I think that's right.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to watch then. And that's semis, right?
Oh yeah, they say joining Cola in the food themed semifinal.
Nice. Yeah, good luck with that. And Bucky, you're totally right. Just wait for S3.
Season 3, mystery. I'm gonna try to see if I always have trouble making the time to do all the qualifiers for the main tournaments. So hopefully I'll be able to get into that. Have enough time this year, but we'll see.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, GG. Best of luck in semis, Katie.
Thank you.
All right. And I think with that tumble talk, I think we're ready for you.
All right. Thank you both for a great race. It was a really good watch. Majoria, G, thank you both for coming and talking for us. Other G, thank you for tracking with me. Chat, thank you for coming out to watch. I'm going to send this over to the otters because I didn't think to look for anything before now, so I'm just going to do the easy one. Have a good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Night.